Now, for those people who have a moon in the sign of Leo in your natal chart, so firstly, Leo is the sign of leadership, accountability, and Leo is also the sign of taking responsibility for your own actions. Now, when moon is in the Leo sign, what it does is it creates an emotional impact. It brings in an empathetic impact on your decision making, even from a leadership perspective, even from an accountability perspective. So some of you may assume that you are taking leadership, accountability on leaning towards the practical side. Though you may be actually leaning more toward the emotional side, even in your decision making, even in your accountability, even in your leadership. So be careful what kind of decision that you take, assuming that these are more practical decisions, these are more responsibility oriented decisions. Secondly, moon's aspect is also on Rahu in the 7th house. From a moon sign perspective, the moon is in the Leo sign, and then moon is going to aspect Rahu, and Rahu gets into transit into Aquarius. So now moon is strongly aspecting Rahu. However, Rahu itself is the north node of the moon. So Rahu's impact on moon is very strong because it is the north node. So it is going to activate that. And because moon is going to aspect Rahu, moon is going to give more of that caring, empathetic, the energy, the emotional perspective to Rahu even more. So which means the emotional side of you will be enhanced more or activated more during the transit of Rahu into Aquarius, because moon is impacting or enhancing Rahu, while Rahu impacts moon in turn also. So whichever sign Rahu is placed in your natal chart, that will also activate or be activated from a more empathetic, caring part. Now, if Rahu has a strong connection with either the Cancer sign by being placed in the Cancer sign or aspecting the Cancer sign in your natal chart, or Rahu has a strong connection with the moon in your natal chart, either being conjunct with it or aspecting the moon, then your decision making during this period when Rahu gets into Aquarius is going to enhance the emotional perspective, the sympathetic perspective, the empathetic perspective, the caring perspective, and your decision making also may also lean towards the emotional, specifically because of Rahu also having a strong bearing or connection with moon or Cancer sign in your natal chart. So be on your guard that what responsibilities are you taking, what goals are you taking, what projects are you getting into through your work, through your career, and you may get into a partnership or you may be asked to team up with people. One thing is certain, during this transit, you will be asked to team up with different kind of people. There will be changes in your team makeup. There may be changes in the role that you play in the current setup that you are playing with people. So the partnership that you have will also change, or the perspective that you have on partnership may change, or new projects may come into question. So be on your guard what kind of decision that you take in terms of what kind of equations you're making. Rahu's aspect is on the 11th house, but on Jupiter there and in Gemini. So it is going to enhance your decision making connected to your social connections. So some of you may also want to meet up with new friends, make new friends, and here your communication skills may come to your help. Jupiter is expanding your social circle, and Rahu is also giving it strong impetus through your communication. So some of you will be very suave, you'll be very sophisticated, you may attract new friends, but be on the guard what kind of friends you make. Because Rahu being in the 7th house, you may get into some long-term commitment or partnership, tying up with people even in work, which may not be the best for you. Rahu's other aspect is the Libra sign and in the 3rd house. So Rahu is strongly impacting the effort that you put in terms of your teamwork, in your partnership and your social connections. So my suggestion to you will be careful of who you are tying up with, who you are getting into a connection with or teaming up with or getting into partnership with, because you may end up in a long-term thing and you may not be able to get out of it quickly. So be on your guard, be on your urge, specifically Leo giving the higher energy. So you may take more responsibility for your relations, your team also, and your connections, which you should be more on the guard. Now Jupiter is playing a part because Jupiter is also impacting both the signs where Rahu is placed and where Rahu is aspecting. So Jupiter is going to obviously give you the balance in terms of decision making. However, you still will be accountable for the decision that you make. You will still be wanting more stature and standing in society. So be on your guard of what kind of decision that you make, especially because Moon is giving the emotional side more impetus.